A Florida man was found guilty Thursday of killing his not even 3-month-old baby boy in November 2018. Emmanuel Vazquez, 33 years of age, was convicted of 1 count each of felony murder and aggravated child abuse over the death of Julius J.J. Vazquez. On November the 13th, 2018, a 911 call led first responders to the Vazquez residence in Delton, Florida, between Daytona Beach and Orlando. Tragically, the boy died the next day in a hospital, and he died from multiple traumatic injuries, including injuries to his brain and lacerations to his internal organs. The father initially denied knowing how his son died. Nothing to do with him, apparently. He later told law enforcement that he dropped the child headfirst onto the ground. Vazquez was arrested after medical experts narrowed the time of the fatal injuries to when the baby was alone with his father. An autopsy revealed severe internal injuries to the head and upper torso. JJ's death was ruled a homicide via blunt force. Here's a quote from a sheriff, a Volusia sheriff. Medical science tells us the number of fractures and the trauma that JJ suffered doesn't match up with the "I dropped the baby on its head" argument. Clearly, the father was full of... Emmanuel Vazquez was sentenced to life in prison immediately after the verdict. Here's a quote from the state attorney. "It is difficult and depressing to imagine what 3-month-old Julius, JJ, went through at the hands of his own father. He suffered fatal head injuries and a lacerated liver as he fought for his life after the vicious beating he endured." Not surprisingly, the evidence revealed that Julius suffered previous injuries that were in the process of healing, which is an incredibly strong indicator, if not confirmation, that the 3-month-old baby boy suffered numerous attacks, numerous injuries throughout his short life. This guy, this father, so-called father, Vazquez, is an absolute piece of shit, an absolute scumbag. I'm glad that he's been given a life sentence immediately after the verdict. So he goes through a trial. It's clear that he's guilty. The medical evidence is too strong. Too many details in regards to JJ's suffering. So I'm glad that the father has been jailed for life. And I hope that life means life. And I also hope that the other inmates get to have a nice little chat with Emmanuel Vazquez from Florida every now and then. Have a nice little chat with him, cozy little chat, in regards to his treatment of his 3-month-old baby boy, Julius J.J. Vazquez, and the suffering he put that innocent baby through on multiple occasions, leading to his death.